How's it going, everyone? It's me, Vivi, and welcome back to some more SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Today on May 1st, the 21st anniversary of SpongeBob SquarePants, THQ Nordic shares with us new footage. This time we get to look at Downtown Bikini Bottom to a greater extent. The highlight of this one is, I should say, Sandy. But before that, let's compare the little stuff we can notice. The trailer starts off with a shot of the robot cutscene with the civilian. The buildings have been turned basically grey in this section, lighter color given as well to the structure in the back. And the lighting looks much warmer, giving more of a sunshine look to the level. This shot also looks more zoomed in now, unless it's done for trailer purposes, but I doubt. I really feel like they did play around with the angles. The expression given to Gary here looks much funnier than the original. I like it. What also looks very neat about the rehydrated version of this level, the water sparkle effect on the concrete. Moving on, looking at the sock, I don't think I ever said this one in the past, but the sock is also encased in bubble, just like the underwear. Also comparing both backdrops, original and rehydrated, Purple Lamp removed that house behind the fence in that corner. I guess they thought it looked too out of place if they had kept it? Or this could still be early footage. Looking at it in more detail, on the left you notice a crashed boatmobile. So instead of that house in the corner, I take it they decided to add an extra boatmobile here. My biggest gripe with the rehydrated version of Battle for Bikini Bottom, you've probably heard this one in the past, but I want to say it again because it's present. One thing I feel is too overwhelming, in some areas at least, they use a lot of a filter to quote-unquote fill in the background of certain levels. Here we can notice it in the background, but for this section it's fine. The filter I'm talking about mainly is here, in the background. Going back to the previous trailer, looking at Sandy Mountain, it makes the level look too foggy. It's probably a nitpick, but I just want to point it out. As for the SpongeBall icon, it no longer shines in Rehydrated. I guess the great brightness given to the game makes the shine not look too apparent, so they probably thought of removing it. Unless they're planning to add it still? Who knows? The volcano sauce is missing fumes. In the original, you can definitely notice vapor rising in the air. The floating tickies now have X's on the ground to pinpoint their location instead of a circle looking like a shadow. And now folks, we move on to, I'd say, the highlight of the trailer, Sandy. Alright, as per usual, colors have been altered in some ways, either changed completely or swapped out. The arrow directing you on the floor doesn't seem to be present. Looking at the rooftop section of this level, the mountain in the back is made more apparent. They also added some toilet paper in there. Sandy's swinging does look a bit faster paced than the original. This is something they've been doing, I guess, quite frequently lately when it comes to the mechanics of the game. I'll get to it more in a couple of seconds. We get a better look at the skybox. This time we have like a triple gradient going on. Green, dark, blue, and light blue. I like it. Again, about the filter. Like I said before, in certain areas it looks too overwhelming. Here, for example, looking at the original, can you really see what's going on in the back? You can't really see what's present. It's too overpowering. What do you think? As for the mechanics part, like I just said, first was the wall jumping. Looking at the previous trailer, much faster than before. Now there's the rope swinging, which is faster. And now we have mid-air lasso for Sandy, where Sandy can now swing her rope mid-air and attack her foes. You no longer have to land first before using your rope on enemies. Larry certainly got more contrast to his color. He's much more red compared to the original, much more faithful to the TV show. Now inside the lighthouse, the red is made much more prominent here. Section W of the bungee hook. The houses are removed. It's all sand now. This is also something they did with the Jellyfish Fields section in the previous trailers we had. I guess it's the new trend in Rehydrated. SpongeBob's butt crack is no longer there. I'm canceling my pre-order, don't tell anyone. As for the remainder of the gameplay, we get to look at more of Sandy's gameplay. The golden spatula doesn't seem to shine, just like the sponge ball from before. Like I said before, it's early footage. They might consider it still. I guess we'll see with time. So with that being said, folks, this is it for the video. I believe THQ Nordic will be showing short gameplays here and there, every 1 week or two, from what we've seen so far, until the launch of the game, which is planned for June 23rd. Alright, so I'll stop talking. I've been Vivi. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If I did miss anything interesting, feel free to leave it all in the comment section below. And yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time.